ready for another exciting episode of We're Just Ken, where comedy meets life.
Henry, you missed my intro video, but it was Adam Sandler on SNL doing like his Thanksgiving bit where he talked like a baby, and I was wondering, does that hold up? That's like late 80s or early 90s. Does the baby stuff, is it still funny?
No. It was. There was a time and a place for it. Some of that stuff, I know it has humor, but it just doesn't hold up.
If I showed my class,
imagine someone popping up on the scene now doing that. It's just not. There's just no place for it right now.
if I showed my class Billy Madison, do you think they'd like that?
No.
What's his whole bit about a penguin? He's seeing a penguin.
He just sees a random penguin. Yeah. I mean, that's funny. Yeah, he's hallucinating. He just sees a random penguin, but
simpler times. Well, boys, it's the day before Thanksgiving, and the fans were clamoring for a holiday pod. So we thought, why not just hop on and give them what they want?
I'm addicted. I'm addicted to being on y'all's pod.
You're the most faithful of our friends, Henry.
Yeah.
I also probably have a most flexible schedule too. Let's be honest.
Don't give them any excuses. You know Hector right now has like an apron on basting a turkey or something.
It's a little early for that, but okay.
Well, we have lots to discuss. I got royally what's a good word for this? Well, I got beaten fantasy, but I feel like I was disadvantaged to some extent. So we should chat about that and maybe Ryan's ad drop situation, which is a little bit questionable. But Ben's live from an undisclosed location, and he either got really into reading or he's in somebody else's office.
So I'm in my mother-in-law's house, sitting right next to Ford. He's playing his Switch.
Hey, Fordham.
There's Harley. And yeah, I'm actually in her library. She has a library, and it is awesome. It's very, I don't know, man. The whole vibe is just awesome. So I don't know what y'all can see.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then you've got a fireplace that goes in through to the living room.
Ooh.
Very cozy.
All new. There's the deer that my father-in-law shot a few years ago. It really goes well.
What is that, like a 7 point?
It's a 8 point.
Okay.
This is her. I hope she doesn't mind me doing this. This is her craft room.
Oh, I could use a crafting room.
She loves to sew. I'll just take off for the whole house. Why don't I do that?
Okay.
I don't know how long I'll be here. Dude, it's like awesome. I feel like I'm in a hotel, like a really boutique hotel. This is her bathroom.
Wait, Ben, is that back in Greenville?
So, yeah, this is a Greenville.
Okay.
You keep going through. This is her closet.
This is like MTV Cribs, man.
It really is.
Nuts. This is her bedroom.
Dude, that's
so
dope.
Fun fact, in the room I'm...
Henry, we're missing out on the fun fact.
I can't wait.
You know he's going to...
y'all.
We missed the fun fact, Ben.
Oh, man.
Somebody was born in that room.
Are y'all familiar with the band Mercy Me? Anyone?
One more time.
Mercy Me. Are you familiar with the band Mercy
Me?
Yeah. I can only imagine.
Of course.
So the main guy, Bart Millard, actually this is his old house. And this was his, so they redid the whole house. And this is actually where he played music. So this he wrote like Word of God Speak and I can't remember all the other songs. Yeah, it's really cool. And it's their bedroom now. So
did he write Thunderstorm in that room?
He did write, yeah. No, him and AC/DC.
We're getting patchy, Ben.
It was a surprise pairing. That was.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Henry, are you looking at his screen? I feel like it's
I
one of
may
those
have to-
montages where he's aging like every little clip.
It's those older homes, man.
He's getting to a secure location. All right, Henry, here's the question I thought of. On MTV Cribs, what most impressed you? Because like I remember Usher had like 120 pair of jeans, and I was like, that's dope.
For I couldn't imagine. I have 6, and I feel like that's too many. It's always the shoe collection for your boy. Big fan of that. And then I always like to see the basketball court in the estate. That's always a nice indoor court, proper lining, hoop at the right height, just enough space in the 3-point line so you can close out. Those are always, those are the two that always big fans of.
Speaking of a half court, man, that's like Brooker's home. Got that half court.
Great spot, man. Very, very underrated part about the Brookers estate. No, the crown jewel was obviously the pool, and some might argue the back den. It's just oh, there we go. Ben's back.
Sorry.
I remember Henry on Shaquille O'Neal's episode of Cribs. He had a Superman bed that was a huge circle that was like 15 feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was always impressed by that.
All right, I'm back. The Wi-Fi is better, but I could wake up Graham, so you got to risk it.
Oh.
You recognize that girl?
Oh, where is Ange today?
Her and mom are shopping, so it's like the perfect.
Uh-oh, you cancel the cards, man.
Women be shopping. What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Colin?
I wanted one of those setups. Like we probably had friends, or like maybe not guys, but girls who'd be like, "Oh, my mom's taking me shopping." I was like, "So you just point to something and she buys it? Like what kind of?" I've never had that experience. I want all this stuff. Anyway, Ben, we are chilling here. We'll go back to Texas. I don't know, December 20th or something. Well, actually, I don't know if I told you, Ben. My in-laws moved to Oklahoma around where my sister-in-law lives, and so they just closed on their house up there in Bartlesville, and they're trying to sell the McKinney house, and so they're going to move up there for good. And really, my parents are still in East Dallas, but there will be no reason to go. We'd always come up kind of y'all's way, like through Oklahoma and down into McKinney. But I guess we won't really be in that part of the Metroplex anymore. So we're just hanging here, man. I got a turkey going, maybe if it thaws, and it'll be chill.
Nice.
I do my best eating when there's not an audience. I can just sort of focus in on the food,
Dude, I try to fry turkey every year. Oh, it's my favorite thing.
Any accidents there?
What's that?
I said, any accidents there?
No accidents.
Henry, what are you in charge of? You said you had a brine going?
Yeah, I got a 24-pound turkey brine.
Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna smoke it for about 4 to 5.5 hours, depending on the temp it keeps. Gonna spatchcock it, remove the spine, break the chest, sternum, open it up. Got a couple of recipes that I'm gonna combine, put it all together, see what we come up with. I did it a few years ago before I moved down back to McAllen, and it came out really well. It was about 11 or 12-pound bird, but so hopefully this one feeds everybody and it doesn't burn or it does not dry. That's my biggest thing. I just don't want it to be dry.
Yep.
Wait, what are we talking? Traeger, green egg,
Pit Boss.
Oh.
Pit Boss, but I think I'm gonna light up my smoker just as a backup, because I have one of those dueling Pit Boss where it's half pellet, half gas, and I just don't know if the bird's gonna fit in inside the pit. So I'll figure something out. I might do it. Roll some coal and some. I got some apple wood just in case. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
How many people you feeding, Henry, or is it just you and Anna and the boys?
No, not for 24 pounds. I think we're getting mid double dig. 15, 16. Got some friends, got some local friends that don't want to travel back home, or we got some remaining grandparents and some family, and so I think about 15, 16. So that should be well. I wanted enough to take home because I want to do turkey sandwiches and leftover, make like a turkey chili stew kind of thing. Not really chili, like a one of those like white beans chili kind of soup things. So I got ideas for the leftovers already.
Dude, turkey mayonnaise and a slice of Kraft the day after Thanksgiving was so money. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
What's up?
Are we the least safe podcast? Where you heading? You working today?
he's got through
We
golfing.
had to work today. I just got done meeting with some people.
They got you grinding, man. I know the other day you said you had to go in at like 9 a.m.
Terrible.
You done for the day or what? What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
We're doing our stuff this evening, so cooking hibachi on the Blackstone.
Oh, I need to give me one of those.
Doing it at your house, Shane?
Yeah, at my house.
I think Ben's baby woke up, Henry.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Shane, we were about to get into fantasy. I was telling them I pretty much got screwed. Ryan was up to something, man. Like, he beat me by a couple of points, and he had that weird overnight drop. I feel like something's shady with you.
Yeah, he screwed me on the trade as well. So
who did you give him?
It was not a bad trade. It's just it worked out better for him in the last couple of weeks. I would have won the last 2 weeks if I wouldn't have made the trade and kept that A-Chain, the running back for Miami.
Okay, that's why I hate that y'all all do trades, because it always screws me.
Why don't you lie about
I
it
would
more,
be in
Colin?
second place.
My gosh.
I'd be in second place by myself if I wouldn't have made that trade.
Well, that's always my message to y'all is quit trading.
First off, my trade earlier in the season, everybody hated on. It's looking money right now. Thank you very much. So
Who was that? Patrick?
No, yeah, it was, and I beat Patrick because of the trade. So
It worked out.
and by the way,
Henry beat me by 5 points. I had 2 guys get 0 points. Literally didn't score a single point on running back, and a tight end didn't get a touch. Didn't touch the ball the whole game.
You got to employ the 2 defense system.
by the way, have y'all noticed that Hector has the bye week at the very end of the season every single time?
That's set up. Yeah,
of course.
It's a little strange.
It doesn't really matter. He's one of the few people that I was going to say he's one of the few people that absolutely can't make playoffs, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I beat Shane head to head. Kirk beat me. Fine.
You beat me head to head, but so I was looking at it. You beat me, I beat Kirk, and Kirk beat you, so it goes to total points.
Okay.
So me, you, and Kirk are in a 3-way.
Yeah.
So am I in no matter what?
No, pretty much.
No,
like
I mean,
everyone has to win pretty much to secure it, because it's going to be a mess of like points and head to head and all kinds of stuff.
Well, I'm sure our commission can figure that out.
Give us win no matter what. But if Henry and Kirk both lose, then all of us are in no matter what.
I know. I'm kind of hoping for that, just in case.
Oh, you don't want chaos?
Just to be safe. But I think like Henry plays Oliver, which I mean Oliver's got the best team, so that's possible. and then I think Kirk plays Jake.
Not so fast.
Okay, if
Might
Ryan
have to send out
loses,
a feeler.
if
See-
Ryan loses
See
and
what's
I
going across
win,
any lines.
I think I can get back into second and get that playoff bye. But if me and Ryan both win or both lose, he's still ahead of me because I think he colluded with Hector somehow.
Yeah, definitely.
So lots of possibilities. I don't like my odds at all because Chris loves beating me, and this is revenge.
I forgot Chris was in the league.
Yeah, man. He hasn't been talking
Just
as much.
everything's just set up perfect for Patrick to kick me out.
Hey, and I think Ryan plays Cody. Cody's probably at the point where he's not even checking his lineup.
Yeah, probably so.
He had a rough start. I think I played him the first week, and I'm pretty sure he scored like 38 points.
Yeah, he's
We love you, Cody.
He's not watching.
Hey Henry, do y'all have tamales on the Thanksgiving table?
All right, here we go. It's that time of year. Okay, so tamales are a very sensitive subject in all of my group chats. As a matter of fact, my local high school friends group chat. It's salsa greater than ketchup tamales. Like that's our main debate every year. We take a poll just to keep a refresher. We do tamales every morning, whether it's a Christmas or a Thanksgiving. And we'll do a chicken verde with cream cheese. We'll do a bean and cheese. We'll do of course just a regular chicken and cheese. We can get anything you can. I had the other day. I sent a picture. I think I sent a picture to you guys. I had a stuffed jalapeno cream cheese and bean tamale that was just excellent, homemade. It's like a little popper in a tamale. It was very good. But we do have a split house on the ketchup versus salsa debate, and I'm very much team ketchup, but I like with salsa as well. It's got to be both.
I always thought the ketchup was a white thing. I thought since I liked it with ketchup, that just because I was white, so it is comforting that it is not.
No, I mean I have every kid I knew growing up put ketchup in their eggs, so it's just you put ketchup on everything to eat it, and I think it just kind of just took off from there.
Henry, I made some salsa the other day you would have been proud of. It had some ghost peppers from the market. Little heat.
Oh, Colin, I forgot to tell you, I finally ate some of that stuff.
What'd you think?
I was going to taste you. It's very good.
Thanks. I wish it would have been hotter, Shane, but I was also trying to make it so my girls would eat it, and they liked it.
Yeah, well, so my mom tried, because I was worried it was going to be too hot, but even like my mom and my sister tried it, and everybody liked it. So, I mean, it was good for us.
Good.
Because they don't like real hot stuff either.
Yeah. Good, man. Yeah, I had a bunch of those Tabasco and jalapenos that I made a bunch of stuff with. Ben, are y'all doing Thanksgiving today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow and Saturday on Graham.
Okay. Staying the night in either place?
We're staying, here in Greenville for 2 nights, actually.
Oh, okay.
Y'all are in
here's the other side. Y'all see this? Dude,
You on the other side?
Tell me that aesthetic is not just awesome. But anyway,
I love the architecture of the house. That's cool.
It's cool. We're staying because they just finished their house, or Terry just finished her house. So it'll be fun. The boys are excited. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is with kids and grandkids or grandparents.
Yeah.
What's the slate tomorrow? Cowboys have Giants at what, the 3:30 game?
Dude, tomorrow is going to be a horrible day of watching football.
Yeah. Bears, Lions, Giants, Cowboys.
Pretty
Dolphins, Packers.
Pretty ballsy pick by your brother in our fun contest, Colin.
Cowboys?
Yeah,
that's recency bias.
He's on to something right. He hadn't lost at all.
Him and Hector haven't lost yet.
Yeah,
Have you
Hector's
lost,
probably.
Colin?
Do what, Ben?
Do what?
I was seeing if Colin had lost. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I lost, and then I made this crazy Saints pick out of nowhere that I really regret because it was so dumb to pick them. But I did it, and they lost. So, I mean, like, I was kicking
I'm
myself.
glad this is just a fun contest and not, there's no money or anything on the line.
Right. That's why I'm not sweating it.
It's bragging rights, at the Christmas I was gonna say Thanksgiving table, but we're not even done with the contest. So,
Are the people who lost last week, are they going to re-enter the contest?
I talked to Zane earlier, and I think he will. I don't know. I hadn't talked to Jake,
But there was somebody else, right? Or was it you, Ben?
no.
it's only Zane and Jake. So
Well, it's coming.
Me and Ben have already got back in. Hector and Caleb have not lost yet, and then Zane and Jake can this time.
It's coming to the point where I bet more people. Go ahead, Shane.
No, I was just saying potentially 6 people left.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say more people probably start losing because since you can't pick the same team again, you're running out of like good options.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of why Caleb went with the Cowboys, is because he can get back in. So if he does lose, he's saving some of those better teams. Probably going to go on another 3 or 4 weeks, I would imagine.
Yeah.
It might go into playoffs.
Playoffs?
Yeah, it could.
Because we started it so late. Whoever had the great idea for a contest in the middle of the season.
Yeah, it's like this other contest we do pick'ems. That guy doesn't even send out results or send out like anything. You just send credits.
Send the service charge, and that's it.
And then you don't ever know.
You don't even know what happens.
You don't know.
Man, it's like that guy.
It's like writing a Christmas card or a list to Santa. You just put it in the mail, and you don't know. You don't know if you're going to get it.
It's almost like that guy was hosting family and just juggling 4 kids, boys, and cutting yards, and it's like the kid. It's like the guy didn't even get to watch any games. Really, it's
Henry. You're
Poor
getting
guy.
a little specific. I don't know.
Guy sounds like he's going through it.
I don't think I was talking about you.
Oh, I didn't say anything about me.
Oh,
That guy needs,
just another guy with 4 kids.
Yeah.
Talking about contests, you know what contest I miss? The COVID marble races. I remember.
Shame.
Dude, that was
it's not the
best
same.
thing.
Yes. There's a page that does it. They still do the marble pages. Yeah, I'll send it to you. But then I found.
That guy had to have had hundreds of people by the end of it just betting on a marble every night.
Oh, it was so electric.
Was he taking a little action?
Was he what?
I said, was he taking a little action?
Yeah. So he had 5 marbles, like blue, green, red, whatever, and you paid $5 and picked a marble, and you Venmo'd him. Then every night at like 6 o'clock, he ran this marble race, and he upgraded the track like every day. It was unbelievable.
He had production, like the little whoever was going live with it, like they had like little
live video in, and he made shirts. He had shirts made. I bought a shirt.
It was.
But so say I picked the red marble and it won, then I got like $15 back or whatever. But if my marble lost, then you just lost. But I mean, it was crazy. Like the blue marble won 3 nights in a row, and everybody was going crazy. It was fun.
It sounds great. That's so wild.
They had like little nicknames for the marbles and stuff. It was electric.
You know, the funniest thing y'all did was, what was that thing where it was like whoever's in your circle and you got to get more people in your circle?
Oh, gosh.
Me and Tito did that.
And
I think it was me and Ryan.
It was like you would pay $10, but then it was basically like an MLM, right? You got to get people to be on your team or something.
Once it was your turn, everybody sent you the money. So
It
Yeah,
wasn't even. It wasn't even like there wasn't even a multi. Like there was no product.
no, you just
It was just-
you just got people to send you money. Like you sent money with the idea that okay, when it's your turn, we're gonna get everyone else to send you money. And so me and Ryan did that and got like these people to get, we got our units and we split them. And then the guy created this guy that was really about it, created this message group, Facebook message group, and put me, Ryan, and some other people in there. It's like, all right, guys, that was awesome. I think we're gonna pick back up if everybody could, like get a couple people. I think we can get this thing done within, a few days. And like all of a sudden, everyone's just leave. Just let the group ghost the guy. That's so bad.
so it's crazy that didn't work out.
Yeah.
I was really the whole time I was like, what are you selling? Like, what's the pitch to people? And I could never get an answer.
You just help somebody out. Like that's really it. Yeah.
That's funny.
Y'all catch any high school football this weekend?
Man, I just followed the scores. It sounds like our boys are out except Allen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who did Allen beat the crap out of? What, McKinney or Prosper?
I can't remember who it was, but they won pretty easily.
Yeah.
I saw that my old boss from Central Texas is up at Prosper Walnut Grove. It's a pretty new high school, Henry. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
The newer one.
And they are playing. That's who it is. They're playing like Alito or someone big in the second or third round, however far they are. So I guess he's doing well there.
Yeah.
Alito will probably be like a juggernaut, though.
Yeah, let me pull up the brackets.
Or didn't Alito move up to 5A, Henry? Because weren't they trying to avoid that?
Well, that they wanted to stay at 5A D2. I think they're still there. Somehow they figured it out.
Not Henry. Shane, is Goldthwait out?
Yeah, so Goldthwait lost last week. And then Hamilton, I play golf over there and hang out with a lot of people over there. They are still in it, and they play Friday at 2:00. So I think we're going to go watch that game up in Weatherford.
1A or 2A?
2A.
Good.
Oh, okay. Who do they have? Do you know?
And then there's a good. Do what?
I said, who do they have? Do you know? Who are they playing?
Yeah. South of.
Sorry, you were cutting out, Shane.
I said it's like Carnes. It's south of Tyler, East Texas area.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Henry, what'd you find?
Stephenville.
We got good action.
I'm following.
Yeah, that Walnut or Walnut Hill, they're playing Argyle.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I
Alito's
thought.
got Tascosa.
Oh, Argyle, not Alito. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah. But even like Lone Star, where Kyle's at, Jackie's husband.
Yeah, Frisco.
They can make a run to. They've been doing pretty well too. I know they've been highly ranked.
They're still in.
Yeah. They play Midlothian.
That's cool.
Dens. Just trying to think of other places.
How many high schools are down your way, Henry? Like, does McAllen have multiple?
McAllen has 3. Every town down here has at least 2. Some have like 4, 5. But it's so densely populated. Like if you look at McAllen as like a north-south, like maybe like 4-mile, 5-mile strip of land, but like going 20 miles, 15 miles long. It's, I don't know, about 10, maybe 10 by 5. Like there's, hundreds of thousands of people in that area. So like the old school's like right in the middle. And then they got a school on the east side and the west side. And I mean, it's the old McAllen. It's open enrollment. So you can live anywhere with a McAllen address and you can go to McAllen. So that helps out a lot. But, like Edinburgh is where UTRGV is. And right now they're the powerhouse with Edinburgh Vela, and I mean they got basketball, baseball, football. I mean they're the real deal. But a lot of our districts now, like on the east side of the valley, are going up to Corpus. The Corpus is in our district, just because we have so many schools down here, and Corpus. I think we're outgrowing Corpus school, like number wise, population wise too, as a collective. That we got to. Some of those guys got to run up there to. And Corpus is about 2 hours, maybe 2.5, depending on what part of the valley. So I mean there's a lot of 4As, 1As, in that range that make that 2-hour drive every Friday night. So it's not a huge deal.
Back in my day, man, when I was, you guys have seen pictures where, I'm on the outside of the huddle, just kind of hanging with the boys. We made some deep runs. I wasn't much of a contributor, but those were really fun road trips, man. Like we'd be out, because 6-man, like you're not going to get the good stadium. So we'd be middle of nowhere, like Amarillo, Central Texas, whatever. But man, those were fun times because like I guess several of our coaches had some money, or maybe it was the school, but like when it came time for playoffs, they'd put up some money, like new uniforms and charter buses and all kinds of fun stuff. So I was just along for the ride.
Good meals.
Yeah. Oh, you better believe that coming back on the bus with like 300 bags of Whataburger.
You got them stuffed in your helmet. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
If they made their way back to the back with the bench warmers. Shane, what were you saying? You're cutting out.
There's several good 6-man teams around here that are fun to watch. There's a good game Friday night that I think I'm going to go watch.
Is that Richland Springs?
Yeah, well, Richland Springs is one of them, but Jonesboro and Gordon play Friday night, and Gordon could win state, and Jonesboro could beat them.
Have you been to a lot of 6-man games, Shane?
Yeah, I go to. So a buddy of mine, his kid goes to Richland Springs, and they're a really good program. And
Did they have a documentary on them?
Well, the coach kind of got in some trouble for recruiting, all that stuff, and got ran off. And they had won, like, I don't remember, 5 out of 7 state championships. Like, I mean, it was a big deal.
Something crazy, yeah.
But they're good. So Goldthwaite their quarterback was probably our best player, and they didn't like Goldthwaite, so he actually left, and now he's the quarterback at Richland Springs. So they picked up a quarterback.
Man.
So
have you driven through it?
I don't think they've gotten past. At 6-man, they don't play past halftime if you're up so many points, and even to this point, I don't think they've made it past halftime yet.
Oh, wow. Colin, have you driven through Richland Springs?
Man, I don't think so. I know we played some big 6-man public schools like Strawn and some other school kind of out in East Texas, but I don't think we ever went that far, whatever, south.
Last week, the Strawn game, I can't remember who they played, but the score was 91-90.
Yeah, I mean yeah. I mean, like, because it's like every other play, they're probably breaking one,
Yeah, I mean, there's so many defenders.
You have a couple good athletes. It's easy to score.
I was gonna say if you have a running back with all that space, like what are you gonna do?
Yeah, Strawn lost to Iredell.
Yeah, was that 91-90?
91-90. That's awesome. Looking at these scores, man, it's crazy.
Who does Richland Springs?
Oglesby.
Yeah.
Who won their game against Cherokee last week, 116-76. Man.
How are y'all's Mavs looking? I haven't got a game yet.
Celtics are looking pretty good.
Mavs are.
I thought you liked the Mavs, Henry. I don't know where he went. You been watching him, Shane?
Yeah, I watch them. They're good. They're not playing. I mean, they need to play better, but they're okay.
Several games in now, aren't they? They played like 15, 20 games already?
Getting close to 20 probably.
Yeah.
Okay. You know who's been crazy to watch is I just see the highlights is LaMelo Ball, the youngest Ball brother.
Who does he play for?
For the Hornets. He's having like a MVP type season. Like he is just going off.
Are there 3 balls in the NBA?
No, the middle brother, Jello, he didn't make it.
Oh,
He was
He played
went to
middle and went to the G
UCLA.
League and overseas and stuff, but he never made it to the league. Really.
He went to UCLA, and they were like overseas in China for like a preseason exhibition stuff. And he got busted shoplifting.
oh yeah.
Had trouble with that, and he kind of left the team, and you know.
I'm telling you, Henry, have you been watching LaMelo's highlights and stuff?
Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous.
He's been hooping.
I know, but they're 6-11 as a team, so it's like, I mean, you might as well just go off.
Yeah.
Henry, I had a date
currently 9 seed.
Mavs are what?
9 seed, 10-8.
That Connect kid for the Lakers is good.
Yeah, he's been hooping. Yeah, it's like Christmas Day was always the official. Well, for me growing up, it was always like Halloween night was when basketball started. So, but now it's like, all right, once Christmas comes along, I'll dip into basketball. But now with now the NFL took over football, Christmas now man, I'll see all that All-Star break.
I'm just watching my Detroit Lions.
Hey, so I don't know if I told you.
Rodrigo got the game ball the other night. My guy.
I currently have a tattoo bet with one of my high school buddies, and I made it before the beginning of the year. It's a college football bet. I bet that Quinn Ewers would be a first-round pick. This was preseason before he turned into what he's been. And so if I win, my buddy he hates Quinn Ewers. He's an Aggie. He has to become a fan of Quinn Ewers for 2 years with his team and buy a jersey and just have to be like front runner, just pro this guy. And if he doesn't go in the first round, then I have to get a tattoo. So now we're getting close, and I now have to start thinking about like
what is the tattoo?
I don't know where it's got to be. I'm not going to get anything too expensive, obviously, but
does it have to go with an A&M logo or something, or can you pick the tattoo?
I'm not going to do an A&M logo. He does have. I threw this out there. He has like a little pizza. It's like a little passion project where he makes pizzas in his garage. They're amazing, guys. So shout out to Puff's Pizza. He's got this little dragon that's like has pizza and he's like breathing fire. It's kind of cute. I might just throw that on somewhere, like on a thigh or another butt tat. I don't know.
Hey, tell your buddy to hop on next time and tell us about the art of making pizza. That sounds like a good pod right there.
Yeah. He can also help you finance he's with Ford. He's the head finance guy over there at a local dealership. So yeah, I mean, if you want to I'll set that up because he's pretty passionate about it, and I'll sit there. He'll just make 6, 7, 8, 9 pizzas, and we're just hanging out, just watching music videos and pounding some beers. But he's got these pickled cherry pepper with like jalapeno and a little bit of that. The hot honey's kind of a popular thing now. It's amazing, man.
I was just gonna say I took about 50 Tabasco peppers a couple of weeks ago and infused them in some honey. So I have honey for like 5 years, but it's crazy hot. You put a little bit of that on the pizza, you're good to go.
Oh yeah, but that's awesome. Yeah. So I needed some ideas. I don't know if we want to, sound off in the comments if you got any ideas. Hashtag Henry Tattoo Bet, and we'll see what the fans want to put out there, what they want to see on me.
Wait, why would you bet a tattoo, but he doesn't have to do a tattoo?
Yeah, because he's kind of.
So he's really soft. He's really soft, and I was really confident, and he was also very hesitant. if you look at the odds before preseason odds, like almost a slam dunk. Just don't get hurt, which he's gotten hurt twice. Don't miss any games. He's missed like two games, and then he just hasn't performed well since the Georgia game. So
That's a tough bet on a draft pick to make that bet preseason.
Well, here's the other thing: is that he was the top 3 quarterback preseason, projection. We saw how many quarterbacks go in the first round last year? 5, 6. He doesn't have to be the first overall. He's just got to sneak in the first round. So I still may have a chance.
Kyrie Irving played like 2 games.
Who?
I know it's basketball, but Kyrie went first
Oh,
overall.
Yeah, he was like
who yours is.
Yeah.
You got a chance.
And there's only been like one really good quarterback this year, so.
Hey,
Who's that?
Henry, you'll enjoy this story real quick that I heard on the radio this morning. They were talking about the ending of the Southwest Conference in the 90s, A&M and Texas and all them. And they said it was the last year that they were going to have the rivalry game in that conference. And some A&M kids had snuck into UT Stadium and like mowed over the horn, so it looked like they were sawed off or something. But the game was going to be in College Station. So this guy and his buddies, he was telling the story, to get back at them, they went to Michael's and got like 2 gallons of like dye, some kind of dye. And they went to College Station and like their Olympic pool, that all their swimmers use, they were going to dye the pool orange.
Burn orange.
To get back at them. But they only bought 2 gallons for like an Olympic size.
So it just.
So they said they jumped it in and they ran away like as fast as they could, and they came back the next day to like thinking everyone was going to be like, "Oh, this is crazy," and they said the filter sucked it right up and it was no problem.
There was nothing.
Hey, I gotta hop off. I gotta get back in the office. So it's good to see y'all.
All right, Shane.
Later. Shane.
Later.
What'd you say?
Later. I said you're grinding, man. Right up to Thanksgiving.
Holler at me. See ya.
Later.
All right, Henry. My baby's awake too, and I have no clue where Ben went. So we made it.
Yeah.
We almost made it 45 minutes. That's a good
That's
little.
all right. A little party pod, just a little morsel, a little snack before Thanksgiving holiday. Just again, segment sponsored by Rowback, 20% off. Promo code Ken for all your hoodies, joggers, long sleeves, polo tees, quarter zips.
I was going to say it's like one of those little pub pizzas. It's a little 6-inch, a rocket or something. But
yeah,
it's just
something to hold you over. Yeah, a little hold you over. Yeah.
All right, buddy. Have fun with Thanksgiving. Tell you bye.
Same to yours. Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, later, buddy.
Are you doing outro music?
You want me to?
We're just kidding. We're comedy.